Alright, this is War 9 of Season 53 against LVT. I definitely didn't expect to match them, but it's fine. We can win this. We got this. The war is like pretty much tied right now when I'm recording this. Except we have one more attacker kill. But this war, I still kind of have PTSD from War 7. So like it just every little thing just bothers me now. But I knew this was a cupcake fight. This is pretty much as simple of a fight as you can get in the entire game. But I do like every time I use crossbones in war, I'm scared because I have a history when I use crossbones in war, and it just, for whatever reason, it usually just does not go well. I really don't know why. This war, first time like literally ever using Megamind. I had no experience using Megamind before this war. I didn't really practice very much because there wasn't great opportunities to practice or anything. But when this war started, he was rank 1, but I was asked to rank him up, which I don't really care about because I had the rank 2 arcade games gym. I literally don't even know how I got it, but I got it. Literally the night before I did this war, I thought about using it on Adam, but I chose not to, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would rather not use Catalyst to rank him up. He's not bad, but I just don't expect to use him a lot outside of this tactic. But with this tactic, sure, I'll use him. So yeah, I took him to rank 2 literally for this war. And I might never use him in war again, but it's fine. So I did invul for this fight, but that was just dumb. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this AI. But outside of that, I mean, this fight went fine enough. So the game plan for that fight was don't parry, because it has masochism, so leader's personal debuffs can't be purified. But so parry does not count as one of his personal debuffs. So if you were to parry, it would get purified and it would trigger the masochism. So he would go unblockable. And then we have this Kindred up here. I'm glad this is Shovum's Kindred, because I was talking to Shovum like literally last week, and I told him like if we matched LVT, he should be scared. So I'm glad this was his Kindred. And this is one of the cleaner fights of this war. This war was not bad, but I was scared. I'll say that. In this fight, I don't really worry about keeping him in the door too much. Yeah, I really don't. The regen it doesn't play a factor in this fight. It's just normal Kindred, which I do feel comfortable fighting Kindred. I feel like I was really not paying attention in this fight. I don't know why, but I just do. But it's going fine. If I ever died to Kindred in war, I would be embarrassed, that's for sure. So yeah. This was also my last fight with leader, so it didn't matter how much damage I took as long as I did not die. And here, I know, just don't throw my special. And then he's just dead. So Megamind is not that bad. Now this fight almost gave me a heart attack. So before this war started, I talked to my officer who was planning this war, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but we talked about how, if and how crossbones would work for buffet, and there wasn't great opportunities to practice with that. I did practice it with one quest, but it was 5% region and not 15% region, and also it wasn't against photon, so it was not the greatest opportunity to practice. But either way, I told him that I could. I told him that it was doable. So if you tell him it's doable, you just can't die. I'll say in the future, I'd rather use Kate for this. But it's like Crossbones has the damage, but between the region from Arc Overload and the region from Buffet, it is just an insane amount of region. And right there, you see I lose my Furies, and that's not good. And then trying to get... it's just a mess. And so you'll see, like, she's just regening. Like, she literally has more health than me right now. And I'm like... I don't feel like I was panicking, but I was just like, this is not going good. And she's already at 8 charges, which just makes it worse. Now here is where, like, I was starting to get some confidence. Like, I got some Furies, and everything is going well. I should have involved for this fight. I really don't know why I didn't. Especially since I should have waited to use the Power Start 1, because of that I had to use another Power Start 1, and I'm running low on those, to say the least. And the end of that fight was extremely scary because I didn't know that she was going to trigger I didn't know she was going to get another charge from me throwing a special. I thought that he would shut that off, but he did not shut that off. So she got another charge, and the timing was horrible because she was unblockable. So that was really scary. I don't think I would have died if she threw a special too. I highly doubt I would have died, but it could have thrown the fight off a lot because of she could have gotten a lot more region. It could have been a mess, but either way, this fight is simple enough. I've never taken Maestro with Sim Supreme before, but I've watched a lot of Beerman videos, and I also got a video from an officer. It wasn't exactly on this node, but I felt like this node would be easier because of the extra region. So this fight goes simple enough. I don't have the 200% power back boost because I'm impatient and I can't buy anymore from last war. I will say War 7 kind of... I don't know if I used 200% or 1. I don't know, but either way, I have no 200% left after that war. So yeah, I've been using Sim Supreme a lot, and between the Power Star 1s and the Power Boost is just not great right now. So I have to use 150%. Because I've kind of become the main Sim Supreme player, which I don't exactly have a problem with, but I will say last war against, not last war, War 7 against Serpent did not go well. But hopefully I never die to a Serpent again. I will say, in my defense, it was on a different node that I've never taken before, and it looked a lot easier than it actually was. So, but everything is fine now. I know what to do now, 100%. So this fight is not that bad. I've taken this node before. So you see, like, I would have been at a special 3 if I had my 200% power back boost, but it works out fine. The special twos, I think they do more damage anyway. So, and this fight almost goes perfectly until the end. So you'll see, like, that did way more damage than I expected it to. So he almost died. And then that was stupid right there. Like, I'm dashing back, and then he just catches me on a dash back. But luckily, Sim Supreme is a tank, and he just saves me right there. And yeah, if I would have died in that way, I would have been beyond mad. But I mean, he's dead now, almost. And so yeah, I mean, I wasn't worried about dying, but it was just annoying. And then now he's dead. So that's clean enough. And that was the end of my war.